And I respect that, I really do. And I rate Bruce Golding, I'm telling you the truth. No, I rate him. He's one of the brightest politicians I have seen.
To the Avenue, forward all loyal viewers and subscribers. Give thanks for your continued support. Give thanks for life. Today, we will be looking at Senator Damion Crawford's presentation. And in his presentation, he speak about Bruce Golding tenure as Prime Minister. And in this one, my people, he have a lot to say because the other day in his budget presentation, Andrew Holness, he give his views towards Bruce Golding time as Prime Minister. So now the Senator is giving his views from the opposition side. So my people, leave your thoughts and views on this one in the comment section and let us have that discussion. And if you are new here, forward to the Avenue. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Let us get into it.
So what happens, no, and most time I don't like speak to Bruce Golding in the parliament because my good friend is across the room and his daughter, and there's relationship. And I respect that, I really do. And I rate Bruce Golding, I'm telling you the truth. No, I rate him. He's one of the brightest politicians I have seen. But the facts matters that with all things considered, it moved from 113% and increased under the JLP. Every single time that they have gotten it, there's an increase. The people found their way. And by the way, in that time, failed IMF tests. In that time, could not sit. I don't want to follow that example. Didn't show up for the test. Yes?
Exam all the time.
And when the PNP got it, it reduced to 124.5. This is the party that they're saying don't have no fiscal discipline. The facts. No, the presentation not done. Just wait no, man. I'm still at primary school. I can carry to high school after and then college. It soon come. The only time that the JLP has reduced what they have gotten from the PMP is this time. And it is because any law-abiding government would follow the fiscal rules that were set by the People's National Party. Any law-abiding individual who was Prime Minister or Minister of Finance now would have carried out the same exact trajectory that we have agreed to under the fiscal policy rules. But and answer him for me after? All right, good. All right, you will be with it. Cool. In 1962, leave it? All right, cool. Because today a big day, a record we broken. The JLP got it in 1962 at 20%. They doubled it. That's not excellent management. The PMP got it at 40%, it increased. Not excellent management, based on the proxy of management. Is a rise in debt to GDP is a proxy of management. That is what they have put forward. The JLP got it in 1980 and carried it from 80% to 212%. And then to 260% and giving over the button. If I was at Champs, I would have nobody run. Sometimes everybody say, yo, I'm not running, man. But because of our confidence and commitment, we ran as fast as we could. Now, a government that took the debt to GDP down by 100% reduction. I think you can't get 100% reduction. That would be incorrect. 100% reduction would be zero. So therefore, it is a 50% reduction. The increase would be the 100, but the reduction is 50. I have to make sure the kids understand. Therefore, you take it down by 100 percentage points. From 212 to 113. That is the government they're trying to sell as being a bad government and debt unconscious. After that, they got it and carried it up again. They did not find their way in our lifetime. Because we now compare long-time Brazil to Argentina. It's now Brazil to now Argentina. This group of individuals here, I was present, you were present, most of us were present in 2011. You were here, yes. Most of them over there were here. They were in the shadows, At that time, Dana was our party. They was PMP that time. They took it from 113 to, he was feeding at the trough, 134. So therefore, this argument of debt, mismanagement, and non-fiscal, the numbers don't show that. And quote, fiscal rules that he's claiming to be father, godfather, or grandfather of. Yes. He suggested that we sold the country to the IMF.
We have a name for that.
Yes, your failure, not taking the IMF test preceded it. Yeah. Ready again? If it is, I'm not giving that one. Because that one is exaggeration. Give me another one. Exaggeration. I'm not going to exaggeration. They're claiming paternity.
We have a name for it.
They're claiming paternity for Jamaica's fiscal turnaround. And they say that the period 2007 to 2011 is proof of that paternity. First of all, let us acknowledge that not even with style is safe. Remember last year in this house, I come and say, I have the paternity and Andrew's not the father. Yeah. The man take the style. They take the plans. They take the ideas and the style. And then over-promote the style and say that he's a good communicator. He rate me, man. But let us look in divorce court. What happened in 2007 to 2011? The IMF suspended disbursement to Jamaica in 2011. The IMF refused to give them anything more. It says during the JLP administration led by Bruce Golding, the IMF suspended disbursement. Let's go into details. February 2010, Jamaica entered a 27-month standby agreement with the IMF. What happened before February 2010? In 2007, the United States financial meltdown. Audley Shaw, the then Minister of Finance, 2008, yes, said that Jamaica will benefit. Yes. Don't forget also that Andrew Holness was a senior member of that cabinet. So while Audley Shaw was the one speaking, he was speaking on behalf of the entire Jamaica Labour Party cabinet. It's like over here on the platform, my friend Senator Steve Wright said, Senator Crawford, I know him like to talk. Like on a talking business winner. It's like saying boat like to run. Man in a running business. He said they're going to raise the tax, and if he said it, then that is the PNP. I can't listen to him now. But he don't want to tell you that Minister Delroy Chuck said I'm going to legalize Obia. Is that what the JLP going to do? Him going about how he said. They were speaking on behalf of Andrew Holness. And when they ignored that financial crisis, and the negatives started to pile up, they went back to the IMF in 2010. By January 2011, less than a year, the program had gone off track. What were the reasons? Slippage in meeting fiscal targets, the one that we set and meet every time in 2011 to 2016. They're saying that we are less fiscally responsible when the evidence said we met all our fiscal targets than those who did not.
What can go so?
What can go so? And then it says, inadequate progress on structural reforms. Not adequate enough. Inadequate. The opposite of adequate. So much so that a warning wasn't sufficient. But cease and desist from giving any money. As a result, the IMF halted disbursement. And guess what happened? And other partners such as the World Bank, the IDB, and the EU also withheld funding. So when IMF did it, it wasn't because PMP talked to them, because that's what they'll go on the radio with later. That PMP tell IMF not to give them. The World Bank says true. The EU says facts. The IDB says what manner of a government is this? Who was over there? The current Prime Minister was over there. Later became Prime Minister on the back of Bruce Golding. What happened between 2011 when he promised bitter medicine and 2016 when he could say prosperity? The only thing that happened is the PMP turned around the fortunes of this country.
That is all for now, my people. What is your thoughts and views on all of this? Share your thoughts in the comment section and let us have that discussion. And if you are new here, forward into the avenue. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Catch you in the next one. I'm out.